There we go.
We're back live on the campus of Tuskegee University, where Ken Woodard, it looks like football will resume as the Edward Waters Tigers and the Golden Tigers are on the field, as the Golden Tigers clad in their crimson jerseys and crimson pants, Edward Waters in their white jerseys and purple pants, and it looks like they've had an early halftime and they've gotten the chance to kind of talk about it. And we'll get this ball game back into play in just a few moments, Ken.
Yes, indeed. And Frank, while we do that, I got an announcement I'd like to make.
Go right ahead, sir.
There will be a vaccination clinic on Wednesday, September 29th from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Sojourner Apartments located on 216 La Overture Circle, Tuskegee, Alabama. No insurance is required. Participants will need a picture ID. This clinic is for the first or second dose. Pfizer and Moderna will be available. No testing will be done at this event. Please look forward to additional information in the next week edition of the Tuskegee News. Frank, and I really just appreciate it if you really just have any questions. That'd be a good time to come and see what your reservations might be, to help us kind of put a lid on this
COVID-19.
COVID-19. Thank you very much.
If you live in the Tuskegee-Macon County area, that is an effort that's going on to mitigate coronavirus, COVID-19 in Tuskegee. That's at the Seashore Sojourner Apartments here in Tuskegee, Alabama. Thank you, Ken Woodard. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have just joined us, we had a weather delay. We had multiple lightning strikes here in Cleveland L. Albert Memorial Stadium, where we've had at least an hour delay. We had an early halftime, Ken.
Early halftime. And Frank, I'm going to tell you, going back in the day, we have the trailers out there now for the guys to go in the locker room. During these raining games like this here, we used to sit on a couple of logs out there in the wood and hope the trees caught the rain come down. Okay, this little soft football we got going here. When talk about the old school football, it's an outdoor sport. You stayed outdoors till the game was over. But
and you tell them that was not in prehistoric time. That was in the 1990s.
1990s and 80s and 70s, yes, indeed.
Yes, the 1980s. I'm sorry, Ken. I'm making you younger than you are. And I was talking to someone the other day, and there's a story to tell about my color analyst, Ken Woodard. He, after a very successful career in the National Football League, several Super Bowls, all kinds of accolades. How many years was it, Ken, when you decided that you would come back and finish your degree at Tuskegee? You were a recent graduate of Tuskegee University. And how many years from that time span?
Been 40 years, right? 39 years.
39
I came
years.
in 78 and I graduated in 2019.
39 years. That's a story in itself.
Yes, indeed. Or will that be 41 years?
41 years.
41 years to be correct. Okay. My major was construction management. But what I like to say is, when the coaches, Coach Sism back in the day, Coach Bully was great. They were motivators, gave you still the education, and a great man, Johnny Ford, gave my first speech sitting down there in the woods on them logs, coming from Detroit, and he said that you have an opportunity to make history and be part of a historical university, and with your education and all the educators that came out of Tuskegee Institute at the time, and I just wanted to be a part of that, and it was just a goal, a pet peeve that I had. I wanted to finish it. I did 4 years, and I came out. I was drafted in 4 years to the league, and finally, once I got finished with the league and got everything taken care of, it was time for me to come back and finish the play.
Ken, it's an honor to have you in the press box with me this afternoon. I can remember broadcasting, sitting in the same booth as watching you as a player, and now I have that golden opportunity to have the legendary Ken Woodard here in the press box as our color analyst here on the Golden Tiger Digital Network.
Well, thank you very much, Frank. And what I got to say is, oops upside the head, oops upside the head.
Well, we're going to see some more Golden Tiger football with 9:09. We're going to start it back where it ended. The ball is going to be on the 31-yard line, and the Golden Tigers are defending. Edward Waters on the carry. First play after the lightning strike. Ball carrier gets it inside of the 37-yard line. It'll be 8:56 first quarter action. We have a 7-0 ball game as Edward Waters will have it second down and 10. The ball will be marked on the 27-yard line of Edward Waters, kid.
I like number 3, Hugh had a nice run, and number 15 on the tackle.
Here's the play up to gut. First man through for Edward Waters, and the Tigers of Edward Waters have come out after this lightning strike break and moved the chains. First down, Edward Waters, first and 10. Ball is on the 46. Here's the play, up the gut. There's a little play action, a little razzle-dazzle, but it got nowhere, Ken.
I like that. We got an outside linebacker, way to stay home. Take care of your area. You got guys over there. That's Jeremiah Dees. D-N over there. You know, he don't go for the fake dive. He stayed home and played his area. Let them guys do what they do inside and let it bounce out to him. The quarterback bounced out to him, and he took care of it.
Second down and 9 for Edward Waters. Ball is on the 46, man in motion in the shotgun. First give again. It's to that same guy. We've seen him a lot today. That's number 3, Hughie. Hughie has been the primary bread and butter guy for Edward Waters, Ken, and that's going to bring up.
And that's good heads up football where he had received the ball, had taken the handoff at least 4 times in the 5-play drive. You know, that's good energy by Edward Waters, and they come to
third and 2
punch it down
for Edward Waters in the shotgun. Golden Tigers showing blitz, and they stop it, Ken. Golden Tigers bring up their linebackers, and they show blitz, and they're going to hold them. That's going to bring up 4th down for Edward Waters, and number 23 will find himself in punt formation for Edward Waters.
I like that. Why Woodley, hey, he's third down. That's what linebackers supposed to do. D-line supposed to fill in the holes, supposed to make the blocks, and linebacker come in and make the tackle.
Edward Waters, as Xavier is in punt formation, back deep for the Golden Tigers is going to be Valson. Here's the punt. It's going to take a bounce and roll down. It's going to be out.
You got to love it.
First and 10. They couldn't get it, Ken. It's going to be first and 10 from the 20-yard line.
That's that special teams. That's a technical move. He could have got that ball on the 1-yard line, but when he dove and slid and rolled into his body holding the ball, went into the end zone, so he broke the plane. Therefore, he got to come out to the 20. Good job by Belson, because last week he caught the ball on the 5-yard line, if you can recall, Frank. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Guys remembering what their mistakes from last week and not repeating the same mistakes.
Well, here come the Golden Tigers. Bryson Williams in company has receivers either side. Here's Williams in the shotgun. Has one of his receivers in motion. Williams gives it off again, and it's going to be up to gut number 8 for the Golden Tigers. That's going to be Avante Patterson, and Patterson moves the ball upfield for the Golden Tigers. We've seen, Ken, a great deal of improvement in the Golden Tigers offense here in this contest.
When that front line works together, man, you got some plays. Then you got Terrion Taylor, who's a slice and dice, and you got Avante Patterson as a straight north and south runner.
Second down and 10. Ball is on the 20. Here's Bryson Williams, and he trips and falls. Williams on a keeper called his own number, and Ken, I don't know if the play was designed for him to pull to the right, but as he was turning the corner, he slid down. That's going to bring up third down and 10. The ball is going to be third and 4. It's going to be on the 20. Third and 4. Okay. Ball is on the 27. 5:26 in the first quarter. Tuskegee out front, 7-0. Possession down for the Golden Tigers. Bryson Williams Trips to the right. Here's Williams, and that's going to be. Looks like somebody might have moved on that line, Ken.
Yes, indeed. That's
Well, we'll wait.
see what the call is. As both teams are pointing to each other, of course, deny.
Yeah.
Move. Okay, adjusting the chain. That's what it is.
Chain game break.
Okay, chain game. There we go.
5:13. First quarter. Tuskegee 7. Edward Waters 0. Third down and 4 for the Tigers. Bryson Williams, the southpaw starter for the Golden Tigers, has Patterson in the backfield, has receivers either side, trips to the right. Here's Bryson on a long count. Bryson gives it up to Gut, and he'll ease inside and no problem picking up the first down, Ken. Move the chains, first down.
We like
Golden Tigers.
There you go. We like it, Frank, when they get that real estate. Patterson, that north and south runner. Terrion Taylor is the slashing guy. But I like Patterson out there. He's that guy. And the linebackers got to adjust differently when you got two different types of backs back there hitting the hole.
Well, this ball game was delayed due to lightning strikes. 1st and 10 for the Golden Tigers. The ball is on the 33. Play action. Here's Williams. Finds O'Neal open, and he'll pick up a first down and more. Going to be brought down around the 47-yard line of Edward Waters. Move the chains. First down, Golden Tigers, Ken.
I love it when they get that real estate, Frank. I love it, and I like that tight end.
That's O'Neal.
He beat the first defender, then did something when he got the ball, Frank. That's what you want. You want the guy to make something happen once he get the ball.
1st and 10, ball on the 47-yard line of Edward Waters. Here's the play. Here's Patterson. He goes through, and he's going to pick up about 6 on that play, Ken. And great offensive line play there. They opened up that hole for Patterson. Here's another tight end coming in the ball game for the Golden Tigers. That's going to be Alexander Mitchell. He comes in and replaces O'Neal. O'Neal comes back in, Ken, and leaving the ball game for the Golden Tigers is Mitchell. So they kind of flip-flop then.
Yes, they did. Probably thought it was going to be a rotation, but a good O'Neal said, why in there while he's hot? Let him roll while he's hot.
Trips to the right. Receivers either side. Here's Williams. He drops back. It's a pass. Southpaw passes. Finds O'Neal. And O'Neal gets it inside of the 32-yard line. And just like that, Golden Tigers are making something happen offensively, Ken.
As I was saying,
finally found that niche.
Hey, Frank, when you're hot, leave him in there. Hey, so he just caught the other pass earlier. He caught a pass last week. So and he's trying to make something happen. He took a lick this time. He got up, but that was a good lick he had to take. He had left himself exposed a little bit there. And it was almost like a little snot bubble. But hey, he's the kind of heads-up guy that can take a lick like that.
O'Neal, the receiver, brings up 1st and 10 on the 36. Williams calls his own number, quarterback draw, and he'll do his best to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Congratulations to the Booker T. Washington Golden Eagles last night. They won that Highway 29 contest here in Tuskegee, and tight end O'Neal, his father's the coach out there. Shout out to him and those Golden Eagles that won last night here in Tuskegee. 2:05, first quarter action, 2nd and 9 from the 36-yard line. Here's Williams in the shotgun. Southpaw pitches it out. He gives it to Patterson, and Patterson tries to turn the corner, gets probably back to the line of scrimmage, Ken. He had a little problem in getting this footing there. The field is still a little bit wet.
It's a little bit wet, yes, indeed. And they kind of read that play. Edward Waters did a good job with the pursuit and controlling that corner there. And they just ran out of real estate. Didn't have a place to go. Couldn't cut it up, turn them shoulders parallel to the football field. He couldn't do it. But we got Goodlow in there right now. Let's see what kind of block he's going to give.
39, trips to the right. Golden Tigers have receivers either side. Williams has time. The sophomore runs, turns the corner, calls his own number, slides down to the 34-yard line. Maybe a yard sacrifice he might have salvaged a yard on that play, Ken.
Yes, sometimes, hey, if there's nothing there, let that ball fly up top. Getting it back to the line of scrimmage, or I think we've kind of lost a yard there, Frank. But sometimes that's something you work on, and he'll get with his experience as he out there playing. But he's been doing a great job. But sometimes you can have them plays. That was one he should have let it go. If there's nothing out there, don't tuck it in and run. Let that ball fly.
Ryan Duff will stand at midfield, back deep for the Edward Waters Tigers. It's going to be a roll. Here's Duff, gets it up. Rain is coming down. It'll roll inside. It'll roll down and roll out of bounds around the 8-yard line, Ken.
A beautiful kick, great kick. What they call it sometimes, they call it a pooch kick.
Pooch kick.
A pooch kick. So you just want to back them up. You don't want it to be a touchback where they can get it out on the 20. You want to keep them behind under the 10, so they have limited plays that they can run, and they got to watch because at any time they make a mistake, it could be picked off or taken back for a touchdown.
7-0 ball game. Golden Tigers out front. After a long lightning strike delay, we're back 1st and 10 for the Edward Waters Tigers. The ball is on the 6-yard line of Edward Waters. 23 ticks in the first quarter. Tuskegee 7, Edward Waters 0. Here's the play. Smith. Zetquin Smith, the signal caller for Edward Waters, has a man open. Long count. Smith gives it inside. A little razzle-dazzle. Little screen out to the left. He was brought down around he gets back around to the 8-yard line. He'll maybe pick up a couple yards maybe on that play.
Yeah, I like the way Sean Cross came up there. They had trips to that side, and you got that pursuit up there, and he held him up long enough for the rest of the Golden Tigers to get over there. Great hustle by the defense, getting over there, getting some helmets on that guy outside the hash mark. When you get like 4 or 5 guys and you over there by the numbers, you got 4 or 5 guys putting hats on them. That's a good job. That's some hustling out there by the defense.
Well, after a long lightning strike delayed the first quarter's history, at the end of the first quarter, Tuskegee University 7, Edward Waters 0. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Here at Tuskegee University, some of our historical figures like Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver.
We're back to live action on the campus of Tuskegee University. Golden Tigers 7, the Tigers of Edward Waters 7. Waters with the football inside, and that play, second down, it's going to get to the maybe 11-yard line. They'll pick up maybe a couple on that play. The ball was on the 8-yard line. 14:46 to go, second quarter action. Golden Tigers struck first. We have a 7-0 ball game after a very long lightning strike delay, Ken.
Yes, indeed. And that's what we're doing now, Frank, is Edward Waters seem like they trying to establish that run in the inside there. And it's just the battle of the big boys in the trenches. I like that.
Zetquin Smith, the signal caller for Edward Waters. Here's Smith in the shotgun. Smith drops back, fires, and it off the fingertips of the intended receiver for Edward Waters. That was number 8 for the Tigers. That was going to be Cameron McLean. Let's see, I think we might have, no, we didn't have a number change. That's going to be McLean. And that's going to bring up 4th and 5, and the Tigers will be punting it off to the Tigers. Back deep for the Golden Tigers is going to be Devarian Valson. And Valson will stand at midfield Punting the ball off for Edward Waters will be the same gentleman that we've seen all day. High snap. Here's the punt. Belson will let it fall. It's smart thing to do, Ken.
Good heads up play by Belson. We got a little flag.
Got a flag on the field.
Got some cloth out there.
You got a flag on the floor, Ken.
Flag on the floor. Yes, I like. Going back to that third down. That was great execution by the guys, because you had the guys in the right place where they needed to be to make the play.
Okay, there was an illegal block, and let's see what they're going to mark it.
They said
in a dry ball, and let's see what they're going to spot the ball. 14:04 second quarter action. Frank Lee along with Ken Woodard. We're at Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium on the campus of Tuskegee University. Here's the play. Bryson Williams, southpaw. Sophomore quarterback in the shotgun. Trips at Williams. Fires it out again. Has a man open. He's going to turn the corner. Gets inside of the 39-yard line, and he's going to be stopped that's going to be number 11, Devontae Jackson for Edward Waters, Ken.
Yes, I like Kedrick Green. Kedrick Green, he had some good feet. He had some real estate. He had some room in there, the wiggle room, as you call it. And he wiggled a little bit, and that was good job by number 6, Kendrick Green.
Trips left. Here's Bryson Williams. Patterson, the sole backs. Receivers either side. Here goes Devontae Patterson. He breaks it through, drops the ball, but the Golden Tigers grab it back. Golden Tigers grab it back. Great effort by his teammate, Ken. That was number 3 who came up with that football. That was going to be Belson. Quick thinking.
And you know, that's what you're talking about. I mean, he's going downfield, and his teammate wasn't watching. He was going down the field with him, and would just so happen to be right there behind him. And you know, that's why you never know when the play gonna stop. You keep running till that whistle blows, and that was a great job on the second effort and hustle. And Patterson seen that end zone. You know, he done did it plenty of times before. He seen that goal line and got hungry.
1st and 10. Ball is on the 18-yard line of Edward Waters. Here's the play off tackle. There goes number 2 for the Golden Tigers. That's going to be
That's Bryson Williams.
It's going to be Bryson Williams.
Yes. He called his number. And I think they implement that in the program. He's doing a little Michael Vick out there.
Yeah, you know, Williams called his own number. I was surprised.
He got some yardage out there. He's gathering real estate up under him.
2nd and 10. Here's the play. There goes Patterson. He pats his way down to the 3. And the Golden Tigers, just like that, are in the red zone, knocking gingerly at the door, Ken.
Frank, you like Patterson, that time he wrapped it up with both arms while he was going through heavy traffic, and that's what he did. He kept a hold of the ball and got the yards as he could.
1st and goal. There goes Devontae. Will he get in? He's going to be close. He's going to get it down
to the
2-yard line. 11:53 in the second quarter. Golden Tigers 7, Edward Waters University 0. And the Golden Tigers have found a little offensive surge here in this contest. After being delayed over an hour due to a lightning strike, here's the Tigers. 2nd and goal. Ball is on the 1-yard line. Here comes Bryson Williams under center. Everybody stacked in. Tight ends in. Here goes the play. Williams calls his own number. He's going to try to sneak it in, but
it was close. Looked like he might have almost lost today but got a little excited there on that one there, and a little confusion on that center snap to the quarterback.
It's extremely wet out there. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Ball is on the 1-yard line. 10:58. 7-0 contest. Golden Tigers knocking gingerly at the door. 7-0 contest. Here goes Williams under center. He gives it off.
Blitz from the backside.
That's Joe Carter's defense. Joseph Carter, defensive coordinator for Edward Waters. Spent a lot of days calling defense on the other side of the field there. He's the new defensive coordinator for Edward Waters.
Okay, outstanding job by number 44, Thor. He came from that backside and got in there.
Golden Tigers are going to have to sacrifice a field goal.
I got to give credit to Nate Harris. He's out there playing the center, and you can notice a lot of times.
Field goal is up. It's going to be good. And just like that, Golden Tigers sacrifice a field goal. We have a 10-0 ball game as Tuskegee University gets back on the scoreboard after that long lightning delay, Ken.
Yes, indeed. And like I was saying earlier, Frank, I got to give credit to that old line up there, Nate Harris, and he's doing a great job. Keeping those boys together. He's the center. A lot of times, Frank, you see them come right up. They come right up the gut, right up his tail. He got them guys working in a fine unison together, and he's doing a great job out there.
On his husking, on that field goal for the Golden Tigers. We have a brand new ball game, 10-0 with 10:02 in the second quarter of this contest. Golden Tigers went down to the goal line and had to punch it in with the field goal. And Hussick will kick it off for the Golden Tigers as two deep back for Edward Waters. And this is a very unusual day here in Tuskegee, Alabama. Two lightning strike delays has delayed the game over an hour. And we're back to live action here. Frank Lee along with Ken Woodard.
It's not unusual, Frank, that we're winning this time. We're back to those Tuskegee football. Unusual weather.
Golden Tigers will have Hussick. He kicks it off. Here's the kick. Good one. It's going to go down, and it's going to go out of bounds around the 8-yard line. And looks like there will
be a flag. They can have it re-kicked, or they can take it. I think
they're going to spot it, Ken. We'll see.
They can spot it.
They're going to go ahead and spot it around somewhere in the neighborhood of the 11, 12-yard line. We'll see where the official spot will be. Well, let's see what's happening here.
Well, actually, if it goes out on a kickoff,
you're right.
It has a different.
You're right. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
They're going to talk about it. The officials are deliberating. Well, while we are waiting for the decision of the officials, 10:02. This ball game is at 10-0. Golden Tigers punched it in with a touchdown, and
that'd be the 35.
Got that field goal, and we have a 10-0 contest after that long delay of a lightning strike here in Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium. Game number 3 for the Tuskegee University Golden Tigers. Personal foul on both teams, Ken.
Personal foul, blocking below the waist. Receivers, by rule, penalties will offset, will re-kick.
They'll re-kick it.
They'll re-kick it.
They're going to re-kick it. Offsetting penalties will cause the Golden Tigers to re-kick the football with 10:02 in the second quarter of this contest. 10-0 ball game. Frankly, along with Ken Woodard, Mike's side here at Cleveland L. Memorial Stadium, Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium on the campus of Tuskegee University. It's game 3 for the Golden Tigers. Edward Waters came in this contest 1-1. Tuskegee 0-2, and hopefully Golden Tigers are wishing and hoping for a win in this contest. Well, they got a 10-point advantage, Ken.
Yes, indeed. That is a great start.
A lot of time left. Here's Hussick's kick. It's going to be taken around the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35. He slips and falls around the 42-yard line, and Ken, he was trying to turn on those burners.
Yeah, he looked like he wanted to go off to the races there, Frank. He was trying to get off to the races, got a little excited, but you got to stay in control. You know, you can have speed, but if you doesn't have the control with that speed, it's no good if you can't get there, Frank.
Say that again.
And you're going to have a couple of those plays like that. Some
all the time.
Tackles.
You're going to have them all the time,
and they're going to go on both sides of the field.
1st and 10 for the Edward Waters Tigers. They will operate from the 41-yard line. Second quarter action. 10-0 ball game. Golden Tigers out front of the Tigers from Jacksonville. Here's the play. Man in motion. In the shotgun. Gives it to the first man up. That's going to be quarterback for Edward Waters. Smith is the quarterback. No, it's going to be David Johnson. We have a new quarterback in for Edward Waters. Johnson is going to call the signals for the Tigers. Second down and 10. The ball is on the 44-yard line of Edward Waters. Second quarter action here at Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium in Tuskegee. There's a play. It's in around. It's going to be broken up.
Way to go, Carl. Good job. Good job. Matthews. Great heads-up play.
Matthews just kind of robbed him of the football, but I think the whistle got him, Ken.
Hey, Frank, why tackle the ball? Why tackle the player where you can get the ball?
You know, that's what
get the ball for free,
I
baby.
can always go back to when my sons were playing Pee-wee football. We used to always tell them, tackle that ball.
Tackle that ball.
Take it away. It's anybody's ball, Ken.
Like Matthews, he's a graduate just playing out his eligibility. Great heads-up player. He's always got his eyes open and thinking out there.
Quarterback David Johnson. Johnson hands it off. Here's the play. Finds a crease, gets inside, picks up a first down and more. He takes it down to the 35-yard line. Bursting run, first down, and move the chains.
Move the
chains for the Edward Waters Tigers. First and 10. Ball is going to be marked. It's going to be marked on the 34-yard line of the Tigers.
Edwards Waters definitely trying to establish that run game. They figure they establish that run game, they can get this game.
Here's Johnson on that read. He gives it again to his bread and butter guy, Ken. We've seen a lot of number 3. Hughie. Deshaun Hughie has been busy for the Tigers all day. 8:06 in the second quarter. 10-0 is your score. Second down and 10. Ball is on the 32-yard line of Edward Waters. Here's the play. Play action. Oh, my goodness.
Love it.
Good offensive read.
Number 9.
DeVar Hamilton comes up and makes that stop. Great defensive read by the Golden Tigers, Ken.
Stay home and play your position. Play inside out, and he did a great job. And that play action and came in there and took it. Great job.
3rd and 7 for Edward Waters. Ball is on the 31-yard line of the Golden Tigers. Little miscommunications. He looks to the sideline, back in the shotgun. Number 15, that's going to be David Johnson. Johnson drops back. Johnson wants to throw and looks for a man in the flats. Couldn't find a receiver. Somebody that was a misdirected. Somebody obviously missed an assignment.
Yes, it was a good coverage by number 1, Antonio Kenyon Jr. They've been coming at him for a while, and he rose to the occasion. That was a good button hook, and somebody may have missed the block there, but that was a nice throw. You can see that quarterback got a rifle on him. He can be dangerous for us.
I haven't heard that term in a long time, Ken, with a button hook. That's a famous pass pattern. Sometimes they call it a comeback.
The button hook, yes it did.
He came back, but he couldn't button it though, Ken.
He couldn't button it, yeah.
The Tigers have called timeout, and we'll take a break on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Let's get back to strolling instead of scrolling. Before we can safely come together, we need the facts on COVID-19 vaccines. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision for yourself and for your family.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for mental health and other resources. Call 211 or visit 211.org.
We're back to live action on the campus of Tuskegee University. Fourth and 7 for the Golden Tigers. They're going to go for it. Oh, I'm sorry. 4th and 7 for the.
Good job, Carl.
And it was broken up. No first down, kid.
No first down. And again, we got to go back to Carl Matthews, graduating senior from Birmingham. Did a great job.
Outstanding defensive effort
Yeah.
by the Golden Tiger defense. That's Kelvin Powell's defensive unit, his first year. His defensive coordinator played for Rick Comegee, and has been on this coaching staff for a while. He's back home and doing a fantastic job calling defensive signals. Across the field in that orange golf shirt is a young man that called signals with him before. It's going to be Coach Carter, the defensive coordinator for Edward Waters. 6:54, second quarter action. Here's Bryson Williams. Trips right. Williams, the southpaw, drops back, has time, throws in and out of the hands. Intended receiver for the Golden Tigers, Ken, and he'll think about that one all night. Garrison Hand was the intended receiver, and Garrison couldn't hold on it. Ken, it got a little buttery.
It got a little buttery. You know, he getting out there and getting them jitters out the way. Now he done dropped one. Now he got to make one. So it's
6:48, second quarter action. Trips right. Patterson in the gun. Breaks it. Draw. Gives it again. Gives it to Patterson. And Avante picks up the first down. Move the chains. First down, Golden Tigers.
move the chains, Frank. I love the way Patterson get that real estate. Just straight north and south running. Hey, it's just bulldozing straight ahead, keeping his feet balanced so he makes some good solid steps, and keeping hold of that ball, wrapping it up with both hands.
Well, those of you who just joined us, we had a long hour delay because of lightning, but we have 6 minutes and 19 seconds, second quarter action. Here's Bryson, the southpaw, unwinds, finds a man under wet and slippery conditions. He finds his receiver. It's going to be Keon Webb. And they're going to mark the ball inside of the 42-yard line, Ken. 5:50 seconds.
That's a nice little
5:57, rather. Clock runs.
drag play underneath there. He drag across underneath the linebackers, and they automatically jump it real
right.
quick.
Here's the play. Williams. The give again is to, looks like Patterson. I'm sorry. Patterson is the ball carrier at 5:28 in the second quarter. Third down and 5 for the Golden Tigers. Ball is on the 42-yard line. 5:18 remains. Frank Lee along with Ken Woodard on the Tuskegee Digital Network. Receivers either side, Patterson and Williams. Williams in the shotgun. Has a man in motion. Here's Bryson. Sets up, wants to throw, has a man. And
good job.
He got it. He held on to it. Intended receiver for the Golden Tigers. Outstanding catch was Jamal Pritchard for the Golden Tigers.
That was a great play, Frank, where they motioned in, they was in double slot, then they motioned in the trips and came across there and did that drag underneath to let for the linebacker to pick up, and he came short, and it was over the linebacker's head to get that wide receiver for about 15 good yardage.
Double tight end set, receivers either side. Patterson. Here's Bryson. Gives it again to Patterson. Patterson turns the corner, and he slides inside, picks up about 8 on that play, Ken. And Avante Patterson is claiming some real property this afternoon.
He's getting that real estate. He's definitely a developer today. He's developing all them yardage that we need to get us back in the stats of our running game.
4 minutes and 16 seconds here. Second quarter action. Frank Lee, Ken Woodard in Cleveland L. Albert Memorial Stadium.
And these boys, they do some execution, Frank.
For Bryson Williams. Has a tight end in motion. Williams Play action. Gives it to Patterson and Avante. Looks like he'll get that first down. Looks good from here, Ken. Let's see if they'll move the chains.
They
Move the chains. First down, Golden Tigers. Avante Patterson has been the primary ball carrier for the Golden Tigers in this contest. 3:42, second quarter action. 10-0 contest here in Tuskegee, Alabama, under rainy skies, very wet surface here in Abbott Memorial Stadium this afternoon. Bryson has receivers either side. Here's Williams. The southpaw takes the snap, gives it to Goodlow. I think that's going to be...
That's Goodlow, yes. He's the big boy. He's just a guy that they bring in just to put that pound on, put that weight on him. Goodlow. Don't put that weight on. Oh, no, that's 27.
No, that's not going to be. That's going to be Terry Bryant.
Bryant, yes.
He's a big guy, too,
He's
though.
still 230. 5'11". Yeah, go on up in
Pound
there.
for pound, he has it.
Inch by inch is real cinch. Yard by yard, it sure get hard.
They resemble each other. That's why we thought it was Patterson.
Boy, there's some big, thick ones, boy.
You need those, Ken. 2:42 to go. Second quarter action. 10-0 contest. Here's the play. Here's Bryson. Fires it out. It's going to be thrown in the hands of an Edward Waters defensive back. And turnover. Bryson turns it over. Intercepted by Edward Waters. Good defensive effort by the Tigers. 2:31, and Edward Waters intercepts the Bryson Williams pass, and they'll have it 1st and 10. They'll take it over on the 30-yard line, their own 30. Joe Carter calling defensive signals for Edward Waters, formerly across the field, Ken, as a Golden Tiger.
Exactly, yes, and a couple of coaches he coached with as well.
Absolutely. 2:31 in the second quarter. This ball game had a serious delay due to lightning strikes, but we're back to live action here in Tuskegee, Alabama. 1st and 10 for the Edward Waters Tigers. Number 15, they've been alternating David Johnson. It's a graduate student playing out his eligibility for Edward Waters. Has trips to the right. Here's the play. In the shotgun, here he goes. He looked around, Ken, and I don't know if that was a busted play or not, but he might have salvaged a yard on it.
Yeah, he definitely looked like he didn't really want to run that ball, but he's trying to make something out of nothing.
Didn't have an alternative.
And nowhere to go.
No real estate at all to go. 2 minutes and 10 seconds before halftime. Tuskegee leads the ball game 10-0. Second down and 10 for Edward Waters. Ball is on the 30. Here's the play. It's going to be almost intercepted by the Golden Tigers. David Johnson was almost intercepted, and on that defending end for the Golden Tigers was going to be Shadarius. No, that's not Shadarius. I think that was one of the number changes that we had today, Ken.
Okay.
We'll have to go back to our notes and see what we have here.
Yes, but I love the way he broke for the ball. He broke on the ball, like
Headline warning, Tuskegee, please get back.
Yeah, we'll go back to that.
Frank, I love the way he broke on the ball. So that's a great heads-up play. Being a free safety, he went up there and he got up and tried to reach the ball at the peak at the very top.
Here's the play. 3rd and 10. It's a pass. It's batted down by the Golden Tigers. Somebody got a hand on him, Ken. Looks like number 50. Yeah.
56. Yeah. Okay. It's definitely. Them guys putting the pressure, the front boys up front there. The D-line's doing a great job getting that pressure up there, establishing that real estate up front.
1, 2, 3 punt. Edward Waters is going to have to punt it off to the Golden Tigers. Back deep for the Golden Tigers is a guy we've seen quite a bit. It's going to be Valson.
Been making some
Here's the punt. He gets it off. Valson is going to get it around the 40, takes it to the 45. Valson is brought down around the 47-yard line. And Golden Tigers will have 1 minute and 42 seconds to make something happen before halftime.
Great job on Valson. Making that first guy miss. He had a guy, he caught the ball, and the guy within 3 to 4 yards of him. And, and hold that pressure, Frank, to be able to hold that pressure like that when somebody coming down there running full speed, and you got to stand there and be a sitting target without fair catching. Great job. That's a heads-up play. He's playing smart. He's playing smart special teams. He did a great job coming in as the third man on the wide receiver as well.
Bryson Williams marches his Golden Tigers out. The Golden Tigers will have it 1st and 10. The ball marked on the 47-yard line of Tuskegee University. 1 minute and 42 before halftime. Here's Bryson Williams. Williams in the shotgun, steps back, throws long, looks for a receiver. It's overthrown. Steve Hodges out of Montgomery, Alabama, the intended receiver.
That's his first throw to him today. We hadn't seen him today. And Hodges has always been a very intricate part of the offense. And we'll probably see that one again.
Well-intended receiver with Steve Hodges, a little bit overthrown. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball is on the 47-yard line. Minute 36 to go before halftime. Trips right. Here's the play. Bryson Williams has his receivers either side. Here's Williams, the southpaw. Gives it up to Gut. Got to sacrifice a yard on that play. And that's going to be number 8 again, Avante Patterson for Tuskegee. 1 minute 20, Frank Lee along with Ken Woodard. After that long delay, we're back to live action. Possession down. It's 3rd and 10. Ball is on the 48. Golden Tigers need 8 for a first down. They look over to the sideline and get the play as Coach Willie Slater is calling offensive signals. Here's the play. Bryson drops back, wants to throw, throws long. It's going to be caught. Just like that, Golden Tigers are back in it. And that's going to be Gabriel Shield, the tight end, and a one-hand bouncer, Ken. He kind of knocked it back into the other hand.
Looked like a little tip drill going on there, too. But staying focused and staying concentrated, that's what we're talking about.
In the rainy situation.
In a rainy situation, and don't give up on the play. That ball's still in the air, make something happen.
Here's the play, 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Avante Williams calls his own number, turns the corner. He slides inside and gets it back. Maybe he'll pick up a yard on that play, Ken.
That's right, Bryson. Don't take that lick. Just let that play go away. It worked a couple of times. Frank, has been good for you, but it's not worth you taking a lick and coming out the game with an injury, because he had a couple of D linemen, DNs that was really beaming down on him. So just lay it down.
Golden Tigers call timeout. We'll take a break on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for mental health and other resources. Call 211 or visit 211.org.
In Tuskegee, Alabama, Frank Lee, Ken Woodard, 26 ticks, finally before halftime. Here's Bryson Williams, has Patterson.
Take it to the house.
Right. Patterson in the shotgun.
There you go, take it to the house. All the way up. That's what I'm talking about. Take it to the house.
Man open, it's going to be incomplete.
That's Valson. Great job. Hey,
double coverage.
Double coverage, hey.
Double coverage. He had another man open, but that was Valson, the intended receiver, as Williams threaded the needle. Great defensive effort by the Edward Waters Tigers.
Exactly. You're inside the 20. You're in field goal range. Hey, if you you can always settle for the field goal on the 4th down. Take it to the house. To go for the end zone.
3rd and 12.
I think Coach Carter may have a little heads up on that one.
You know he does. You know he does. There's no doubt about it.
Anticipating Slater would.
We said that earlier. He knows what's happening. 3rd and 12. Here's Wilson. Throws it. It's going to be caught inside of the 3.
You got to love it, baby. You got to love it.
1st and goal. Golden Tigers. 14 seconds in the 2nd quarter. Golden Tigers knocking at the door.
And that's Steve Hodges. That is vintage Steve Hodges on there. He caught it and kept his feet in bounds. You know, and that was a pencil throw right there to the line of scrimmage, to the sideline. You know, break that out. He only got a yard or 2 from the sideline. Kept both feet in bounds, and great reception. Good play by Steve Hodges on technique and fundamental.
Hodges out of Park Crossing High School, out of Montgomery, Alabama. Let's take a break while we have a timeout on the field. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Here at Tuskegee University, some of our historical figures like Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, those are some of the people that created or started that Tuskegee experience.
This place is so different. You have a support system, a real support system. We may ball and parlay, but the most important thing we do is graduate. And after we graduate, we accelerate in everything we do.
Yeah. On the campus of Tuskegee University, Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium. Tuskegee out front, 10-0. 1st and goal. Ball is on the 2-yard line. 14 seconds to go before halftime. And quarterback Williams, under center. Steps off, calls a play. And here's a give. It goes inside, and Patterson, will he break? Looks like he might have broken the plane, but
the referee didn't give him the call.
He didn't give it to him. Looks like he broke it, but they said he didn't break the plane. Great defensive effort by Edward Waters.
We're looking for the line judge, Paul Purvis, is to be the guy to make that call.
That's going to bring up 2nd and goal to go for the Tigers. The Golden Tigers are going to call timeout again. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
200 years, Montgomery, Alabama has been making history by people who had the courage to stand up for change. Today, this riverfront city has been reborn, embracing the past and looking forward to the future. From the National Memorial for Peace and Justice to the stage of the Alabama Shakespeare Festival, this is where history was and is made. We are proud to call Montgomery home, and together, we can be the change.
Since 2002, Empowerment Resources, Inc., a nonprofit organization, has empowered more than 1,500 youth and adults.
We're back to live action. 8 seconds to go. 2nd and goal to go for the Golden Tigers. Williams has a double tight set. One man split to the left. Here's a play. He broke it that time. Touchdown, Tuskegee. Golden Tigers strike again.
You gotta love it, and you know that straight up the butter. I talked about him earlier. Nathan Harrison, great job. That center snapping that ball and holding up that nose tackle and then come right off his butt. Great job by Patterson, but great blocking by the front line up there and doing what. And they have arrived. They coming together as a unit.
Avante Patterson, the senior out of Atlanta, Georgia, scores for the Golden Tigers. Hussick in for the PAT. It's up, and it's going to be good. We have a 19-0 ball game with 5 seconds to go before halftime. Ken Woodard, I think the Golden Tigers have found some offense.
And consistency, consistent execution. And I really love the way he used all his assets. Terrion Taylor came in earlier, and then he changed it up with Avante Patterson. Did a great job. Number 2, Bryson, he's doing a great job as a quarterback, making some good heads-up decisions. Number 3, making some great heads-up decisions. The O-line is not giving him some protection back there, so they can make a play, and they gather in real estate, and definitely our yardage is gonna look good. I'm looking forward to see how much rushing yardage we had. I believe, Frank, this first half as compared to the last 2 games.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
quite a good showing, a big improvement for the Golden Tigers. 5 seconds to go before halftime as Hussick lines up the tee. Go right ahead, Ken.
Any given Sunday, or in this case, any given Saturday.
And a wet one at that. Well, 17-0 is your score. Golden Tigers have the Edward Waters Tigers scoreless.
Oh, that's the problem.
Oh, got a delay of game, I guess.
Delay of game.
Coach Slater is communicating with his kicker.
Still kick off.
He's going to go over and talk it over with Coach Slater. It'll be assessed 5 yards while they're doing that, and he got instructions from Coach Slater.
I think they was probably deciding if they was gonna squib kick and just run the clock out, or kick it deep and see what makes something happen.
Well,
and Edward Waters might try to take it to the house, or they might want to go with the squib
take
kick.
any chances, Ken.
They didn't want to take any chances.
Kick it back.
Kick it back, or squib pooch kick.
There's just 5 seconds left. I mean, come on.
Hey, as long as the clock is still time on the clock.
That's what I'm saying. You got to kick it deep. Well, we'll see. We're not coaches. We're announcers. Here's the kick.
That's
coaches.
My pooch kick.
There's your pooch. There's your pooch. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep, game over. Yeah, I mean halftime.
It's halftime.
There we go.
Tuskegee University 17, Edward Waters 0. Let's pause. It's halftime on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
All right. Now just make sure you don't.
Making history by people who had the courage to stand up for change. Today, this riverfront city has been reborn, embracing the past and looking forward to the future. From the National Memorial for Peace and Justice to the stage of the Alabama Shakespeare Festival, this is where history was and is made. We are proud to call Montgomery home, and together, we can be the change.
Since 2002, Empowerment Resources, Inc., a nonprofit organization, has empowered more than 1,500 youth and adults in Duval and surrounding counties through its programs Journey into Womanhood, Girls Mentoring, Life Skills for Teens, and Parenting Education Coaching. To get involved with programs, volunteer, or donate, visit www.empowermentresourcesinc.org. Follow us on social media, facebook.com/empowerment.resources and instagram.com/empowermentjax.
It's never too early to plant the seed, to share the tradition, and instill a sense of pride in your HBCU with your little ones. HBCU Pride and Joy Children's Boutique helps you share your school spirit with a wide selection of adorable kids' apparel and accessories officially licensed from your favorite HBCU. Visit hbcupridejoy.com and follow us on all social media at HBCU Pride Joy on Facebook and Twitter.
Let's get back to strolling instead of scrolling. Before we can safely come together, we need the facts on COVID-19 vaccines. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision for yourself and for your fam.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for mental health and other resources. Call 211 or visit 211.org.
Here at Tuskegee University, some of our historical figures like Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, those are some of the people that created or started that Tuskegee experience.
This place is so different. You have a support system, a real support system. We may ball and parlay, but the most important thing we do is graduate. And after we graduate, we accelerate in everything we do.
Yeah. What's up? We need all the ladies to hit the dance floor. Where the ladies at? Hey! Lou, you think they ready? Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Let's go! What? Huh? Heard about the way that I be. I pull her body to me slowly. Yeah, she whispered to me, are you ready for me? Don't even ask for me. I spend this cash probably. If you get loose, we can lose it out on this floor. So what you got for me? 'Cause we can both be in my kitchen, girl. Just listen first, I gotta see you.
The Cuvée Group is a Florida-based marketing and training consulting firm. We help businesses communicate to their target audience and engage them in conversation. We also help to expand their audiences, which will ultimately result in growth for those organizations. In addition to being a certified constant contact specialist, my colleagues and I are also certified in John Maxwell Leadership Principles. We use these proven principles to conduct workshops, training, and private coaching sessions for individuals and companies looking to take things to the next level. Contact us to schedule a free consultation. Issues today, don't delay, call Cuvée.
Thank you guys for what you do for HBCU athletics. This is a fantastic avenue for all of us. This is our ESPN, so we love what you guys do. Brian, AD, Roy, all you guys at BCSN. We really appreciate what it is that you guys do for us.
It's understandable the mistrust that many black people have because of what happened in Tuskegee. I made a statement and I took this as my platform. Elect me mayor of Tuskegee, Alabama, and never again will we allow the federal government, the state government, or any other governmental body to come into Tuskegee, Alabama and take advantage of our people. That was my platform, and I meant it. But there is no reason in 2021 for any American to say that I'm not going to take the vaccine because of what happened in Tuskegee. In this day and time, black scientists, black doctors are involved in the development of the vaccine. They are involved in helping to shape the public policy, which makes it possible for this vaccination program to be administered to the American people. John Lewis talked about good trouble, fighting racism, fighting hunger, fighting inadequate health care, fighting COVID. It's a war, and you have to fight it just like you would fight any other war. I'm willing to go to jail. I'm willing to die for it. I'm willing to struggle for it because it is right. The struggle goes on.
Whether it's advice on managing your anxiety or tools to help you stay grounded, Coping-19 provides a range of resources and self-care tips to help you cope with this pandemic. We can help. Find the resources that work best for you at coping-19.org.
For 200 years, Montgomery, Alabama has been making history by people who had the courage to stand up for change. Today, this riverfront city has been reborn, embracing the past and looking forward to the future. From the National Memorial for Peace and Justice to the stage of the Alabama Shakespeare Festival, this is where history was and is made. We are proud to call Montgomery home, and together, we can be the change.
Since 2002, Empowerment Resources, Inc., a nonprofit organization, has empowered more than 1,500 youth and adults in Duval and surrounding counties through its programs Journey into Womanhood, Girls Mentoring, Life Skills for Teens, and Parenting Education Coaching. To get involved with programs, volunteer, or donate, visit www.empowermentresourcesinc.org. Follow us on social media, facebook.com/empowerment.resources and instagram.com/empowermentjax.
It's never too early to plant the seed, to share the tradition, and instill a sense of pride in your HBCU with your little ones. HBCU Pride and Joy Children's Boutique helps you share your school spirit with a wide selection of adorable kids apparel and accessories officially licensed from your favorite HBCU. Visit hbcupridejoy.com and follow us on all social media at HBCU Pride Joy on Facebook and Twitter.
Let's get back to strolling instead of scrolling. Before we can safely come together, we need the facts on COVID-19 vaccines. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision for yourself and for your family.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for mental health and other resources. Call 211 or visit 211.org.
We're back live on the campus of historic Tuskegee University. It's been a wet afternoon for football, Ken Woodard. We had about an hour lightning strike delay, but the Tuskegee University Golden Tigers lead this contest 17-0 as we get ready to start the third quarter of this ball game. We've seen a well-improved Golden Tiger offensive unit. They've found their way to the end zone this afternoon twice.
The well-oiled machine, I must say, in the first half. And then we put it together for the second half, get us good 60 minutes of football, and then we talk some business there.
Well, here we go. Here's the kick. tell you more about those scores after the kickoff. Here's Sulks. He's going to take it. 25. He's going to be brought down around the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Golden Tigers. Who got some scores, Ken, across the HBCU network here. Alabama A&M, they played Thursday night. Alabama A&M over Bethune-Cookman 30-27. Final Shorter 38, Clark Atlanta 17, Shaw 52, Central State 0. We go to Central State in a couple of weeks, and that's an SIAC must game for the Golden Tigers.
That is correct, and this is a must game for us as well, I believe so, Frank.
Yeah, Edward Waters is in the West, I understand. Well, in the East rather, but we'll find it could be very well a must game for the Tigers. It's not okay. 14:54 to go, third quarter action. Quarterback Bryson Williams has it, gives it to Avante Patterson, and Patterson with a bursting run. He'll take it to the 31-yard line. He'll pick up about 8 yards on that play, Ken.
And what he do? He run north to south, baby. The best way, the quickest place between 2 points is straight line.
He's hitting those holes well. Great deep offensive line effort by the Golden Tigers, giving him that leeway, that luxury, Ken.
Exactly.
2nd down and 2 for the sophomore quarterback. Williams has a man open. It's good for a 1st down. He finds his receiver. That's going to be Steve Hodges. And there's a little extracurricular activity, little fisticuff over there. They were just exchanging numbers, Ken.
It's a contact sport, baby, And Hodges is a wide receiver that he don't go down real easy. And that cornerback, he got a muscle. They take pride in trying to muscle those wide receivers, but Hodges is not one of those that's gonna go down easy. So they had some little twisticuffs going on.
Steve Hodges out of Park Crossing High School, right down Highway 85 out of Montgomery, Alabama.
We'll see that play again,
55 on that play. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Here's Patterson. Patterson got a little difficulty there trying to turn that corner. And there's a
yes, it did.
those tempers are flaring. Those guys out there, Ken, they're exchanging phone numbers.
Coach Sissom used to say, "Hey, if y'all don't be winning in the second half, I'm gonna go out there and feed you some gunpowder, put some fire in you."
That's my old buddy on the Golden Tiger Network, Haywood Sissom. I tell you, he was one of a kind, legendary Haywood Sissom, former Golden Tiger head coach,
great man.
Former member of this network. 11:07, 2nd down and 14. Ball marked on the 36. Here's Bryson Williams. His receiver slipped down. Intended receiver was number 83, Keon Webb. And Webb lost his real estate, Ken. He kind of slippery out there with his web.
Yeah, patience is a virtue. Your skills, you got to stay planted. So it's something definitely. The field is going to get worse as it goes on. As it's tearing up the turf there, you can get a couple of mud spots in there, and you got to realize where you're at. You got to know your terrain.
Well, after abbreviated halftime, it's 12:57 in the third and 14. Ball is on the 36. Here's Bryson. He throws it out in the flats and then finds a man open. That looks like it's going to be.
Okay.
That was Patterson. Was it Patterson?
Patterson again.
Avante Patterson, the receiver there. He flipped it out to Patterson at the last minute. There's a flag on the floor, Ken.
It looked like they brought the kitchen. Edward Waters, they brought the blitz. They put 8 in the box, and they just sent everybody. They sent the whole kitchen out.
That's Joe Carter. That's Joe Carter.
Hey.
I think, you gotta call it like it is. Joe Carter, he's coached with Coach Slater for quite some time. He's pretty familiar with this Golden Tiger offense. But he has a little inside track, if you will, this afternoon. But
yes, because he definitely got a couple of jumps on a couple of plays where they had guys in position. They had more hats than we could block, and so a couple of times they executed very well. That time they executed well, but they did get a penalty. So that it kind of negated them executing well when they make frivolous mistakes.
Penalty-wise, Golden Tigers in Edward Waters' territory. 1st and 10, ball on the 49-yard line of the Water Tigers. Here's the play out. He flips it out wide open. And it's good for another Golden Tiger first down. And just like that, move the chains. Jamal Pritchett.
I like that. They lined up in the stacked trips there. And they got them guys out there, got helmets on them. Edward Waters cornerbacks and second strong safety out there. And gave him some real estate. And he took a chance and he used the speed and got some yardage. Good job.
Despite the wet pigskin, Golden Tigers are holding on to that ball. 52nd, 55, 1st and 10 from the 36. Quarterback keeper, he goes Bryson. Bryson runs the man over, and he picks up a first down after calling his own number. First down and move the chains, Ken Woodard. First down, Golden Tigers.
Frank, that's the play that comes from up top when that DN been biting ever since until that DN learn how to stay home. We're going to take advantage of that all day. Don't stop it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't worry about it. But that DN bites down. He pinched down. And Bryson does a great job. And as usual, he made sure that he didn't lose the ball. He got his yardage that he could get. Then he covered up. But I think he lost his helmet there, so he might have to come out of the game. Yes, he is. He's coming out.
One Williams in and one Williams out. Here's Lewis. Bryson Williams goes out, and here's Louis Williams. He comes in the ball game for the Golden Tigers. 11:42. 1st and 10. First time we've seen Lewis Williams. Ball is on the 21. Man in motion. That read option. No, Williams is he's gonna sneak it.
Call his own number.
Lewis Williams, the quarterback for the Golden Tigers. He comes in this contest claiming yards. Ken, 11:20 to go in the third. 3rd and 1.
Yeah, they're gonna give him some time too. The inside they're gonna give him some time. I see Bryson Williams over there giving them the signal from the sideline. And so that's a great job. They're working together, tag team again.
Lewis Williams, sophomore, back in the ball game, stands in the shotgun. Here's a play. Williams has time. Flips it out to Avante. Spin move. He moves it inside of the 11-yard line. And
that's a good job. Edward Waters.
We got an injured Edward Waters Tiger on the field. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Yeah. What's up? We need all the ladies to hit the dance floor. Where the ladies at? Hey! Lou, you think they ready? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. She acting like she know me. Oh, she must have heard about the way that I be. I pull her body to me slowly. Yeah.
We're back live on the campus of Tuskegee University. 3rd and 1 for the Golden Tigers. The other Williams is in for the Tigers, calling signals. He makes some adjustments, and just like that, Avante gets inside. He'll get down to the 1-yard line. Avante Patterson picks up about 11 yard lines. It'll be 1st and goal for the Tuskegee University Golden Tigers.
Well, they say a hungry dog do hunts better. Avante definitely look hungry going for that end zone. I love it. That second effort. Here he comes again.
Here's the play. Did he break it? I don't think he broke the play.
I think that knee hit the ground, Frank, before he had a chance to He fell into the end zone, but that knee had hit the ground before he got into the end zone, broke the plane.
Well, the Williams quarterbacks, but they are brothers in Golden Tiger football. But here's Lewis Williams in for the Golden Tigers. Avante goes up again over the top, and he won't get it. He's down on the 1 fighting. 3rd and goal for the Tigers as Lewis Williams looks over to the sideline, and here's your man, Ken.
Goodlow.
Number 35. Needed a little extra oomph there, Ken.
There you go. Sit back and let the big dog eat.
That's Goodlow. I think he's out of, is he out of Douglasville, Georgia? Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network. We're back live where the Golden Tigers are 8 minutes and 59 seconds in the 3rd quarter, 1st and goal. I want to remind you that Tuskegee University is ranked in a number of categories here. We'll tell you about those as time progresses. But let's get back right now to live action. Ranked number 13 in undergraduate teaching in the Southern Regional. Number 16 in the most innovative schools in the Southern region. But let's back to live action. It's 3rd and goal for the Tigers. Here goes.
Oh, there you go.
Avante. He'll break the plane. That's a touchdown. No doubt about that, Ken. You don't have to second guess Patterson as he finds 6 points. On the scoreboard for the Golden Tigers, we have a 23-0 ball game with 8:54 remaining in the 3rd quarter here at Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium on the campus of Tuskegee University. We had pretty much a abbreviated halftime, Ken, after a couple lightning strike delays as Hussick will attempt the point after attempt for the Golden Tigers, 8:54. Here's the PAT, Hussick. He strikes, and it's good. Oh, it's wide right. That PAT correction is no good. It rolled to the right, 23-0 is your score. We'll talk about the Tuskegee University high rankings, ranked number 13 in undergraduate teaching in the region, the Southern region. Number 16 in the most innovative schools in the Southern region. Number 17 in regional universities in the South. And number 27 in social mobility. So very good rankings by the Tuskegee University.
We having some of that mobility by Patterson out there today, and Vice, and number 3 getting some good yardage out of Bryson. Our quarterback's doing a great job out there. That mobility, as we say.
Well, over in the state of Georgia, Ken Woodard, Tuskegee University is working diligently to institute a Tuskegee University license plate in the state of Georgia. They have 700 registered university alumni, those persons who want Georgia to institute a Tuskegee University license plate. They need 300 more. So if you're in the state of Georgia and want to recognize Tuskegee University, get on down, go online, and register for that Tuskegee University license plate. Well, 8:54 in this ball game. Here's the kick. Hussick gets it off. It's going to be taken around the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 24, 23-yard line. And there's a yellow hanky on the field, Ken.
Yes, indeed.
As my friend says, there's a hanky on the floor.
A hanky on the floor. And I like they had a couple of guys that was mixing up a little bit, and then they gave each other a handshake and a pat on the back. You know, it's a contact sport, but you don't have to make it personal. You coming out there to hit you, and sometimes you get tangled up in there, and you're looking out for each other. When the whistle stops, hey, it's all over. Let's keep the sportsmanship going. I like to see that, and I just enjoyed that between Edward Waters and Tuskegee Golden Tigers players.
And Ken, we want to go back while we have a moment too, and let's talk about this Ride with Pride, where Georgia residents can recognize Tuskegee University in the state of Georgia. You know, we have a lot of graduates that live in the state of Georgia, and we need 300 more signatures, 300 more registered Tuskegee University alumni. Anyone who wants to display a Tuskegee University license plate on your automobile. We need 1,000 registered Tuskegee University recipients of that wonderful tag that's being designed. How else can you support and display your alma mater and you live in the state of Georgia by putting that TU tag on your automobile?
If you're not alma mater, you're just a supporter, you're a fan of Tuskegee, still give us some love.
That's right. We'll take it any way we can get it. Here's a play. Pass intended, pass was received rather by Edward Waters while we were talking about that Tuskegee University license plate.
Yes, and we hope we recruit all. I mean, we take converters too. You don't have to be a student of Tuskegee or a graduate, but just a supporter of Tuskegee.
300 names, we'll get them. We hope to get them before the end of this season. We don't talk about it until we get those names. 2nd down and 5 for the Tigers. From Jacksonville, the Edward Waters Tigers, and nice throw. That's going to be inside, and it's going to be good enough for a first down for Edward Waters. That's going to be number 6 for Edward Waters. That's going to be Stevenson Fernard on the receiving end. Caught that pass from quarterback.
And Edward Waters trying to put something together there, mixing it up a little bit.
Saquon Smith, the freshman signal caller, started for the Tigers today. He assumes the quarterbacking role here for the Edward Waters Tigers. Edward Waters is in the SIAC East, however. They're down in Jacksonville. They're not in the division with the Golden Tigers, but certainly glad to host them here in Tuskegee, Alabama this afternoon. Got a penalty. Oh, I tell you, 15, the gigantic one, stepped off against the Tigers in purple and white. Edward Waters is assessed 15 yards, Ken. The Golden Tigers in crimson and gold are clapping.
Exactly. This is one of them times where Edward Waters, they're stumping on their own toe, trying to had a good drive going there. But then the penalties bring you back every time. You got to play heads-up football.
7:24 in the third quarter. 2nd down and 3. 2nd down and 3. Ball is on the 15-yard line. Here's quarterback. 2nd down. He gets in trouble. Edward Waters tries to turn it up. He slides and glides, and looks like a busted assignment there, Ken. And
yes, they had a good rhythm going there when they first came out on this drive here. And it seemed like they're going downhill, you know. And sometimes that happens, you know. You make a unnecessary penalty, a senseless mistake. Then the next play you get on the side, but look like we got an injury down there. Might be a cramp.
Looks like we have an injury. Looks like that's going to be the quarterback. Saquon Smith is going to be injured on that play. And while we're attending to his injury, let's pause. Can we pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network?
Lou, you think they ready? Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
to me, are you ready for me? Don't even ask for me. I spend this cash probably. If you get loose, we can lose it out on this floor. So what you got for me? 'Cause we can both be in my kitchen, girl. Just listen first, I gotta see you.
We're back live here on the campus of Tuskegee University, 6:36 in the third quarter. The Tigers have a new quarterback in the ball game. 3rd and 20. Ball is on the 11. Finds a man open. That's the old slant in, Ken.
Oh, slant in, yeah. You know, and I like the secondary. They set up that row 5 yards inside the first down area and let them throw anything in front of them. That we'll take that. Gonna put it in the 4th down. Gonna put them in the punting situation. There was no need to get up close on them, play close to them. Just sit back and let them come to you and make sure they catch the ball in front of you and make a good solid tackle.
DeVarens Valson is in as the rain and the liquid sunshine inundates the field here in Tuskegee. 5:48, 23-0 is your score. Edward Waters in punt formation. Valson back to field the punt. Gets it inside, crosses midfield. Runs into a crowd of traffic, and Valson is going to be pushed back to the 43-yard line. We'll see where his forward progress. We'll see where he'll get a spot there, Ken.
Look like on 47-yard line.
We'll see. Looks like it's going to be spotted on the 45, Ken. No, they're going to, let's see where they're going to actually. No, one of the officials says 47. You're correct.
You know, sometimes you get lucky, Frank. Sometimes you get lucky. I like that that line judge is doing a good job out there.
5:28 to go in the third quarter. 23-0 is your score. Trips right. Golden Tigers has Bryson Williams back in the ball game. Williams throws out in the flats, and his intended receiver was that young man from, that's going to be Kedrick Green, brother. Green on the receiving end for the Golden Tigers. 5:14 in the third. 23-0 is your score. Second down for the Tigers. Ball is on the 49-yard line of the Golden Tigers. Bryson Williams has receivers either side, trips to the left. Bryson looks over, gets the offensive signal from Coach Slater.
Yeah, there you go.
He moves back in the shotgun. Sophomore calling the signals for the Tigers. Here's a play. Set Reed, and he hands it off again to the first man through. That's number 27 for the Golden Tigers, Terry Bryant. Fresh jersey out there for the Golden Tigers. First time we've seen Bryant touch the ball today in the contest. 4:24 to go in the third. 23-0 is your score. Edward Waters trails the Golden Tigers by 23.
I like that, Frank. They had the trips going. Seen something up top, and they made a call from the sideline, made the adjustments to get some yardage on there, and that was good execution when they're making adjustments on the field.
Williams bark signals. Terry Bryant, the sole back, trips to the left. Wide to the right. Here's the play. That young man gained some real estate. Terry Bryant on his second carry of the day. He picks up about 3 for the Tigers, and it looks like it may be pretty close, kid. It's going to be 4th and about. Let's see exactly where they're going to get the spot. It's going to be 4th and about 1, Ken. 4th and 1.
4th and 1.
The ball is on the 44-yard line. 4th and 1. 3:31. Willie Slater rolls the dice. 3:25 in the third. 23-0 is your score. Trips to the right. Here's Williams. In the shotgun, Williams fires it out. It's going to be not good enough for a first down, and Edward Waters will take it over in perfect field position. As Golden Tigers converted, Willie Slater rolled the dice and couldn't get the first down, and he turns it over to the other Tigers from Edward Waters, Ken.
And it was a good call. They had made that play before, and they had good execution on it. That time, it was the timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver, because he had to lunge back forward to catch that ball, which took away his momentum. And Edward Waters was already up there anticipating that play, but it didn't have a chance. The timing was just a little bit off on that time. And then again, it's raining kind of hard, and so that was a difficult throw for Bryson.
First and 10 for Deshaun. Here's a play. It's wide. Throws it deep. Overthrown. The intended receiver got a couple of yards ahead of him, Ken.
Yes, indeed. I think the wide receiver was going to button hook up or cut it back, and then the quarterback let it fly deep. But that was good coverage by number one. He's been doing a good job. They've been coming at him, and he's making sure definitely that he's not a target. He's not the weak link on the defense.
Tyquez Hampton, the intended receiver. Here's the play. Quarterback Smith hands off again to Hustle. That young man is moving the ball. He's been the real estate agent this afternoon, Ken.
Yeah. Hugh is a good guy. He's on number 3. Like I said, on the first 7 plays, he ran about 5. He was on the ball carrier on about 5 of them. So he's definitely one of the workhorse for Edward Waters.
2:39 in the third, 23-0. Here's your score. Frank Lee, Mike Side, along with Ken Woodard. Quarterback Smith, Shaquan Smith, trips right, has a man in motion on a long count. Calls timeout. Edward Waters will call timeout, and while they call timeout, we'll pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
Let's get back to strolling instead of scrolling. Before we can safely come together, we need the facts on COVID-19 vaccines. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision for yourself and for your family.
It's like a loop machine. Going around town, people trying to get down.
Let's get back to getting ticks instead of watching flicks. Before we can safely get out there, we need the facts on COVID-19 vaccines. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision for yourself and for your crew.
It's been difficult.
We're back to live action here on the campus of Tuskegee University. 3rd and 4 yards to go. The ball is on the 47-yard line of Edward Waters. Trips left, man in motion. Here's the play. Play action. Throws out in the flats, man wide open. And they pick up yardage. And the Edward Waters Tigers pick up a first down. They're going to move the chains, Ken.
They're going to move the chains. Good little trickery deception there. Motion to the left, and then came back with the motion to the right where drag underneath a nice throw. That was a nice throw. Good deception route. That's when guys got to stay home and play your area.
1:54 to go in the third quarter. Tuskegee 23, Edward Waters 0, 1st and 10. Ball is going to be on the 34-yard line. Edward Waters on a great offensive surge there. Moving the ball down the field for the Tigers from Jacksonville. Frank Lee, Ken Woodard. It's been a long afternoon for football. We've had some liquid sunshine, and we've had some lightning, and we've had some delay. We had an early lunch, Ken.
We had an early lunch, but we had some good plays out here. We had some good heads up running. We had some good hitting. Ringers, dingers, stingers, and bell ringers. That's what I'm talking about. I love it, baby, when they be hitting folks.
I guess that was an early halftime, I guess.
Early halftime, yes.
Go back, say that again. Ken, somebody asked me about
ringers, dingers, stingers, and bell ringers. You don't have one of them. You come across me.
I understand. That's
About 30 years ago. Now I'm just going to tell somebody.
Minute 54. I like that, kid, Woody.
I'm going to take my ball and go home, Frank. I ain't going out there.
I'm going to put a patent on that.
You got it.
1st and 10 for Edward Waters. They're trying to make something happen offensively. They trail 23-0 in the ball game. Willie Slater's Golden Tigers have found some offensive continuity and some consistency in this contest this afternoon, something that the Golden Tigers have not seen in the 2 previous contests. This is an SIAC competition, the second SIAC opponent that the Golden Tigers have seen in the 2021 season. Both teams took a year off last year. Edward Waters under a new coach this year. Coach Toreno Jones meets Willie Slater for the first time. Here's the play action. And that's going to be that same gentleman that we've seen all day. He's been their real estate agent, Ken. That's going to be.
Yeah, he tried to get up there. They're trying to beat it up the gut and try to come up in there. And I like that front 4 up there has been holding it down pretty well. They've been keeping them to a minimum of yardage. I think that average carry should definitely is up under 3 yards or 4 yards to carry. Inside the hash marks. They've made a couple of plays outside. But inside the hash marks, we're trying to establish the ball game and establish dominance that haven't happened.
Minute 13 to go, clock running, minute 5. Here's the play, up the gut. Smith, the ball carrier, finds some room, and he gets it inside of the 16, and just like that, Edward Waters is knocking at the door, Ken.
Yeah, he always just a play away. You never can let your guard down. He's been the workhorse for a long time, all day today, and he's a guy that's not going to give up. You know, you get 110 every play.
It is first down. Smith, the signal caller, has a man in motion. Smith hands it off again to. That's going to be like number 3. It's going to be Coward. No, it's going to be. That's going to be same old guy, Ken. That's going to be that. Hussey. 9 seconds to go in the third. 23-0 your score. Directing traffic. Gives it again to Hussey. And he'll pick up maybe a yard difficultly on that play. Pretty wet surface out there. Rain is still coming down. A lot of liquid sunshine. A lot of precipitation on the field, Ken.
Yes, it looks like it's pouring a little bit.
Spongy is coming down again, but no lightning, thank God. Well, brand new quarter. Golden Tigers maintain a 23-0 lead against the Edward Waters Tigers out of Jacksonville, Florida. They had a long ride here, Ken.
Yes, hopefully they'll have a longer ride even going back, Frank.
Well, they didn't bring us any Florida sunshine.
They didn't bring us no Florida sunshine, so we are.
Maybe an orange or two.
I'd rather have a peanut.
Well, you got to go to Dothan, Alabama for that. South Alabama, not South Florida. 23-0 is your score. A lot of fun. Great afternoon. It's a lot of fun when you're winning, Ken.
Oh, yeah. I'd rather have a Tuskegee peanut, Frank.
I tell you, you'll get a good one. Well, it's been an exciting afternoon after being delayed. We had an abbreviated halftime due to a couple of lightning strikes. NCAA says if you see a lightning strike, you got to pause 30 minutes to make sure that the strike is gone. And then we had another strike.
Yes, indeed. You know, weather came right over the top of us, and then
an hour off to take a break. We got a chance to chew the fat a little bit and talk about what's happening here today. And we're back now and trying to end this ball game up. 15 more minutes, and it'll be history. 23-0 your score. Edward Waters has the football, 3rd down and 3. They're inside. Ball is on the 10-yard line. They're inside the red zone, and Coach Kelvin Powell's defense is going to have to work it against Edward Waters. They're not going to give up anything. Here we go, 3rd and 3. Ball is on the 10. Man in motion. Here's a play. Calls his number, finds a crease, delays it. Great offensive read. He saw a crease, Ken. He had a man open, but he tucked it under and called his own number and gets it inside.
I like
down
that,
to the 6-yard line.
Yeah, Frank, and I like Edward Waters came with that play again where they dragged that wide receiver across. He went in motion across, but they tried to run a little pick pattern on him on Woodley, number 15, linebacker, and he was able to cut through there. So that play wasn't available to hit that wide receiver across on the drag.
Edward Waters, 14-20 to go in the ball game. Golden Tigers out front, 23-0. Trips left. Here we go. Looks like it's going to be timeout, and while they're taking a timeout, we're going to take a timeout too on the Tuskegee Digital Network. We're back after this commercial message.
Here at Tuskegee University, some of our historical figures like Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, those are some of the people that created or started that Tuskegee experience.
This place is so different. You have a support system, a real support system. We may ball and parlay, but the most important thing we do is graduate. And after we graduate, we accelerate in everything we do.
Looking for the latest information on Southern University sports, the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and HBCU athletics, there's only one place to go. Tune in to the Carlos Brown Show, exclusively on the Black College Sports Network.
We're back live at Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium, where Edward Waters has it 4th and 1. And they're going to roll the dice and go for it. Ball is on the 8-yard line. Man in motion, long count. Golden Tigers are aligning defensively. Here's a play. It's a pitch to the left.
Come up there.
And they won't get in. They won't.
They got the first down.
They got the first down.
Hughie on that.
Hughie is on that play.
On the carry, yeah.
It's going to be 1st and goal for Edward Waters. They turned it over and got a first down. Converted it over, I should say. 11 minutes and 51 seconds. Frank Lee, Mike side along with my good friend Ken Woodard, as Tuskegee has generated 23 points and held Edward Waters to 0, but Hughie is on the carry. If he fights for his life, as the Golden Tigers say, nowhere to go, kid. They close the gate.
They make them pay for them yardage. You got to pay for that.
They close the gate. They got a high admission, Ken, to get in that end zone. 11:21 to go. 23-0 is your score. 2nd down and goal for the Edward Waters Tigers. Ball is on the 2-yard line. Golden Tigers. Here's the play. Hughie. And Hughie is in for the score. Edward Waters eliminates the goose egg, and they pick up 6. We have a 23-6 contest here with 11:01 to go in the contest, Ken Woodard.
Yes, and that's Cameron Tate on that tackle. You know, down there you got to square it up. You got to get up in there. You can't do a shoestring tackle. You got to hit them and take them back. But it was a good effort trying to make something happen. And Hughie just fell forward into the end zone. But when it's that tight, those things gonna happen.
Here's the PAT. It's up, and it's going to be no good. It's going to be wide right with 13:01 in the contest. We have a 23-6 ball game. The Golden Tigers out front of the Edward Waters Tigers. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
It's like a loop machine. All around town, people trying to get down.
On the campus of Tuskegee University, where Edward Waters has got on the scoreboard for the first time. 23-6 is your score here at Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium. A lot of liquid sunshine is addressing us here, Ken. A lot of rainy weather here in this contest here in Alumni in Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium on the campus of Tuskegee University. 13:01, here's the kick. And it's going to be out of bounds around the 19-yard line. And we'll see. They're going to mark it in the vicinity of the 19.
Oh, they might bring it out to the 35, Frank, on them.
I think you're correct, Ken. It's going to be a 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line, Ken. You're right. That rule puts it on the 35 when it goes out of bounds like that. Well, Ken Woodard, it's been an exciting afternoon for Coach Willie Slater's Golden Tigers. He's found some offensive combinations that work after struggling for the first 2 ball games here. Last week against West Alabama, the first annual Boyne Red Tails Classic in Montgomery, where the Golden Tigers were scoreless. They managed to score a touchdown last week, and a more exciting, a more progressive, and a more improved Tiger team this week. 23-6 your score. Here's quarterback Williams, gives it to Avante Patterson, and powerfully Patterson gets it inside of the 46-yard line. Pick up about 8 yards on that play, Ken.
I like that, but Patterson, you know, he took a little break there. They changed it up, let his legs rest a little bit, get him some fresh legs out there, and he got that breakaway speed, Frank. And you know, at any time on any play, he can take it all the way.
2nd and 4 for the Golden Tigers. Bryson Williams. Williams gives it to Patterson. Patterson with a bursting run, just runs over people, Ken. Just plows his way and says, "Move the chain."
Move the change. You know,
he runs with authority, Ken.
He believe. You know, that's an individual that believes in himself. You know, you got to run like you believe in yourself, and you're gonna make this play. You're gonna make this yardage. You got to get there.
You know, Ken, normally, and we'll talk more about that as far as the season, plenty of your ball games. 11:58 in the ball game. Here's Goodlow, Ken. That's a power back.
Keep them boys up front honest. They put some weight on them.
False start against the Golden Tigers. 5 yards are going to be assessed up against Tuskegee University.
Goodlow, 5'9", 219.
I think he's bigger than that, Ken.
Yeah. they caught him on the light day. He must have been the ankle on where he was standing on the scale there.
Yeah, I think Goodlow's bigger than that.
Yes, indeed.
Well, Golden Tigers have it 1st down. Here's the play. Couldn't get any traction at all. That was number 8 again.
When you get that penetration, when you got penetration, you got the D tackle and the D, and it's coming upfield like that. That was putting that with Waters, Joe Carter, putting them guys in a position to make a play, and they made a good play, anticipating what Tuskegee would do with the running play, and that was good execution by Edward Waters.
11:01 in the ball game. 2nd down and 15. Williams in the gun, cocks the gun, sets up, throws wide, has a man open, is caught inside of the 46-yard line. Pass is complete. Move the chain.
I love it. Move the chain. Not just quite yet, but that was
no,
good.
not quite. Excuse me. No chains are being moved. Not quite. Little over aggressiveness on my part. 10:36. 3rd down and 20. No, that can't be correct.
Not like
3rd and 7. 3rd and 7.
Keon Webb.
Yeah, I didn't add that penalty in, Ken. I was doing some calculations without the penalty. 10:21 to go in the contest. Tuskegee out front. 23-6. Frank Lee, Mike Side along with Ken Woodard. 3rd and 7. Ball on the 45-yard line of Edward Waters. Here's Avante Patterson. Loses a helmet on that play. Somebody did.
Keep it calm.
I tell you what, they're still exchanging phone numbers out there, Ken.
Yeah. There you go. Get your helmet. You good. Good job, 52. Just like that number. Good.
You got to leave the contest.
George Ball on that. But you know, when you're mixing it up, your offensive lineman sometimes that helmet gonna pop off when you especially when you getting somebody real good on defense. You try to get them off of them. You try to get them off.
Ball is a 285 pounder. He's a freshman. He's
with some tenacity.
Yeah, he's got a future here. Well, Golden Tigers are going to have to boot it off again. 9:37 to go, and Hussig is going to punt it off to the Edward Waters Tigers. He got it off anyway. He did get it off after second and third effort. He managed to get it off. It went about maybe 19 to 20 yards, but he did get it off, Ken. Give him A for effort.
Yeah, you sure he wasn't smoking the cool out there? Because he kept it cool. I like that. That was a good play. He kept it cool out there. He must have had a cool in his pocket, Frank. Because they coming at you. You know, you can hear the crowd go. You got to bend over and make yourself vulnerable to get hit by anybody and everybody. You know, and they coming at you full speed. And he was still able to have the wherewithal to kick it off there. Like that, great play, great heads up.
9:16 in the contest. 23-6 is your score. Great effort by the specialty teams for Edward Waters. 1st and 10. Ball is on the 37-yard line of the Edward Waters Tigers. 23-6 is your score. Got time, and it's going to be thrown out in the flats to
keep him in the bounds. Keep him in bounds.
Waters picks up a first down and more, Ken. That's going to be.
Yeah, that's that route they've been running quite a bit, where the linebacker has a cover crease.
Stevenson Fennard is a receiver for Edward Waters,
and that was just a good foot race by.
They're not giving up at all, Ken.
No, they're not giving up.
8:48 to go in the contest. Here's a play. And
see, we'll like that though, Frank. We're eating up the clock, eating up the time. You know, the run plays and keeping that clock in, keeping the ball inside the in play. Keeping that ball in play is eating up that clock. And so we'll take that. They just don't let the big one go.
Hughie on the carry for Edward Waters, 8:18. Hughie's been busy all day. 8:15 to go in the contest. 23-6 is your score. Trips to the left. Here's the play. Drops back. Pass. Has time. Receive pressure. He throws out of bounds.
And he throws it away. Great job by the secondary. And number 22, Frank O'Rourke Stewart. He's been breaking on the ball a lot. Him and Matthews is a great combo back there. Strong safety and free safety. They communicate left and right very well. Rourke usually wear number 20, but today he's wearing 22. And he's doing a good job. He's playing like he normally play, and you can see him probably get a pick somewhere in this situation like this here, where they try to go to the end zone.
3rd and 5. Ball is on the 31-yard line of Tuskegee University. Edward Waters trying to make something happen. Trips left. Here's a play. Calls his own number. Has all but daylight, and he slides inside of the 19-yard line. And great read by quarterback Smith. He's going to pick up a first down, move the chains.
But it still keep that clock ticking. And like free safety Rourke, he's playing around the 5-yard line, even though the ball is on the 20. They sitting back. Just don't give up the big one.
There's a play. There's a flag on the field, and it's going to be off or not. It's going to be called back. Looks like, Ken. Looks like maybe a clip or a holding play.
Definitely, yep. Number 2 for Edward Waters been doing a great job. The boy got good feet. I really like the way he moving out there.
7:32 in the ball game. 23-6 your score. Edward Waters has a football, and the officials going to.
Number 2, number 18, number 6. 5-yard penalty.
5 yards. That's going to be false start. 3 of them, Ken. First down. It's going to be repeat. 1st and 15. Ball is on the 22-yard line. 1st and 15 for Edward Waters. 7:24 shows on the clock. Quarterback Smith.
I like his Golden Tigers sitting.
Trying to get the play in. Go ahead, Ken.
Yes, Frank. They sitting in the prevent defense. They took one. They got number 15 Woodley in. They took his brother Wesley out, and they got a little prefect on the nickel defense.
Delay of game, 5 yards again will be assessed against the Edward Waters Tigers. Timeout, brother.
Yeah, they definitely did not like Edward
Waters.
Waters.
Let's correct that. No penalty. Timeout. Let's pause on the Tuskegee Digital Network.
We got a lot.
Get back to strolling instead of scrolling. Before we can safely come together, we need the facts on COVID-19 vaccines. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision for yourself and for your fam.
It's like a loop machine. All around town, people trying to get down.
We're back live on the campus of Tuskegee University. 7 minutes and 2 seconds in the ball game. Edward Waters with the football, 1st and 15. Drops back. Here's the play. It's going to be intercepted, almost intercepted by the Golden Tigers. It's going to be deflected.
And like I told you earlier, that's the guy, Rorik Stewart. He's the guy back there with the hands. He loved it. He almost had that pick, and good coverage with Keon out there. And number 23, I like him as Ronald Smith was the DB out there on the coverage. And that was a great play, having 3 guys around the ball on the deep pass in the end zone. We don't want them to get in the end zone off a quick pass. We want them to work for it and have to run that clock out.
6:53 in the contest. 23-6 is your score.
Now they just have one linebacker inside, and then rest is DBs out there.
6:53 is the time. Here's quarterback number 7. That's going to be Smith, and he's going to be sacked there by the Golden Tigers.
Hey, that's a good old nickel defense. Good call, and the linebacker, Woodley, number 15, stay in the middle, and everybody, and then just have the rest of the secondary, Frank, and they did coverage and made sure that you couldn't get it to the end zone.
6:29, you're correct, Ken. 6:29, Frank Lee, along with Ken Woodard, Golden Tigers 23, Edward Waters 6. 3rd down for Edward Waters. The ball is on the 31-yard line of the Golden Tigers. In the shotgun, shows Saquon Smith. Trips right. In the shotgun, Smith steps up, gets in trouble, evades 1 or 2, and there's a holding call. Well, I tell you what, Ken, that was pretty obviously.
Yeah, that's our red shirt junior, Matthew Kennedy. Great job to D-line, getting that penetration on them. Like you say, them horses up front, they put that pressure, and the secondary back there is covering great. And the quarterback has nothing to do. He runs out of options. He have to tuck it and throw, but he.
Offense number 50.
I tell you what, Ken, you can't hold in a situation like that. He was doing his best to keep his quarterback protected, but he paid for it. It's been a long afternoon for football here in Tuskegee. Overcast skies, getting a little dark here. 5:55 in the ball game. We had that abbreviated halftime and that 1 hour delay. 5 minutes and 55 seconds. This game will go down in the record books, Ken.
Yes, indeed. And Frederick Austin, big number 99, is out there. playing next to 56, and there was the 2 tackles in the pit there, and then you got Hamilton on the left side as a defensive end doing a great job. I like that front 4.
Well, Edward Waters gambles, Ken. And nobody was home, Ken. They were visiting next door as the Golden Tigers would take over. 5:50 to go in the contest. Tuskegee will take over 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. 23-6 is your score. This has been an exciting afternoon, a well-improved Golden Tiger offense here today.
And Frank, you got to love it. I just seen Coach Powell prevent defense out there. That was a great job of the prevent defense, not letting them get in the end zone, not getting the easy points, and getting back out there. They end up stopping Edward Waters completely from getting into the end zone.
5:50 to go in the contest. 1st and 10. Ball is on the 31 of the Golden Tigers. Here's the play. And there's Patterson. Patterson turns the corner. He'll pick up about 4 yards on that play.
You got to love it. Good job, good heads-up job of staying in the play, staying in bounds. Got to stay in bounds. George Ball, number 52, he had his helmet come off earlier. He's excited, emotional. They trying to keep the young fellas settled down. You know, we got a good game. You established, you being consistent, no unnecessary penalties. We to go in this game. So as a young rookie, let the upperclassmen keep them balanced.
2nd down and 5 for the Tigers. Ball is on the 36-yard line. 23-6 is your score. Here's Bryson Williams. Williams gives it again, and somebody lost a helmet on that play.
That's 52. Yep. Young kid. He's out there trying to make a name for himself. George Ball.
Avante Patterson was your ball carrier. Picks up about 5. It's bring up 3rd down, rather. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Ball is marked on the 35-yard line. 4th quarter with 4 minutes and 56 seconds on the clock for this ball game. It'll be historic data, Ken.
Yes, indeed. Great job by the O-line.
3rd down play. Ball is on the 35. Bryson Williams. Williams gives it to Patterson again. The Pat man gets inside, picks up a 1st down and more, and he's done quite a job on the ground today for the Tigers. Ken.
And what'd you say, Frank? And move the chains.
Move those chains. 1st down, Golden Tigers. 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Frank Lee along with Ken Woodard. It's been a dreary afternoon here.
And I tell you, Frank, on a good head up Patterson, he reverse spin in bounds as opposed to out of bounds, which could have got him out of bounds, which would stop the clock. And that's something we don't want to do right now.
3:56, 1st and 10, ball on the 49-yard line. Bryson, a long count. It gives it the good low, and just like that, the young man from Lithia Springs, Georgia, bulldozes is down, and gets it inside of the 35-yard line.
Who say a big fella can't dance, baby? Look at him.
Yeah, went to Lithia Springs High School. You know, we talked to him for the first time when he first came here when we were in Ohio.
Yes, indeed.
Great conversation, great kid, great attitude, and he's making his mark here as a senior for the Golden Tigers. First and 10 from the 37, 3:10 on the clock, and this game will be history. Ball is on the 37-yard line. Avante Patterson turns the corner. Patterson with a bursting run, and Patterson opens it up, gets it down to the 15-yard line. And just like that, he picks up 1st down and more. Give him 12 on that play, kid.
What's that cliche? They say you love it when a plan comes together. Yeah, I just love it. Great execution on the block, and them guys getting helmets on Edward Waters, and they putting the helmet on everyone. And Patterson's making the slice and dice cut right up near north and south. Excellent job.
Well, if you want to go back and check out some of these past Golden Tiger games this year, we're going to tell you more about that momentarily. 2:20 to go in this contest. Here's Bryson. Gives it to Goodlow, and Goodlow plows down. He gets it shy of the 20-yard line. We'll see where he'll get that spot. That Goodlow, I tell you, Ken, he's a bursting runner.
And a great lead
and
blocker.
Authoritative runner as well, too.
And exactly, authoritative. I like that. And also on one Patterson
Great
on that
kid,
other play,
great kid.
he great cut block. He did a nice cut block downfield.
Yeah,
getting downfield,
making Ken. That's illegal, isn't it?
No, crackbacks.
Okay. Minute 38 to go in the contest. 2nd down and 9 for the Tigers. Here's Bryson Williams. Bryson Williams gives it up to first man through. He slides but finds an opening, and he'll get it down to the 15-yard line. And go to Tigers, Ken, despite of the wet conditions, they're finding a way to move that ball. Terry Bryant, that's his 3rd time running the ball today. And Bryant, Coach Slater has an arsenal of running backs. Ken, we've seen a lot of them having in the center. Walks over to the ref and uses his towel to wipe his hands off. How about
great
that?
heads up play. Great head.
If a towel is there, you use it, don't you, Ken?
There you go. What he gonna tell you? No.
47 clicks in the contest. 3rd and 7. Ball is on the 15. Golden Tigers. The give again. It's inside again. That's the young man Terry Bryant. And Bryant plows down. 31 seconds to go. Their time is coming.
Yes, indeed. Good job, Terry Bryant.
It's going to bring up 4th and 7, 31 ticks in the contest. Golden Tigers out front, 23-6.
And see, in a game like this, Frank, with it raining constantly right now, it's the center to beware and behooves him to make sure that ball is dry when he hands it off to that quarterback, because it starts off right with him, and he got the initial decision. The play starts. When he hands it off to the quarterback, when he snaps it between his legs, that he needs to make sure that ball is dry, and that was a good heads up job with him, because nobody else can do it but him. And then by that time, that determines if the play gonna be good, bad, or you gonna have a fumble.
Hey Ken, we play this well in the rain.
We needed the rain more.
Just think how we'll play when it's dry next week.
Yes.
Cornell Maynard and those Alabama A&M Bulldogs are gonna be biting next weekend, but we're gonna be fighting, Ken.
It's something about that Alabama A&M Bulldogs. We still owe them. We lost the championship 3-0 to them up there. We could have had an SIC.
Come back and beat them a couple times, but they're a well-improved team, and we got to come with it next weekend down in the beat of the Bay, down in Mobile, Alabama. 23-6 is your score. 31 ticks on the clock, and it looks like they're gonna just let it walk out, Ken.
Yeah, gonna let it. Well, inch by inch is really a cinch. Yard by yard is sure get hard.
And just like that, with 19 seconds to go, Golden Tigers will put win 1 in the record book. Final score from Cleveland L. Albert Memorial Stadium on the campus of Tuskegee University. 23-6 is your score. We'll pause and come back and wrap it up. This is the Tuskegee Digital Network.
All right. attendance?
We're back live on the campus of Tuskegee University, where the Golden Tigers are very excited. Win number 1 goes down in the books for the Tuskegee University Golden Tigers. It's been a long afternoon, Ken. This ball game started in the first 9 minutes. For about an hour, but the Golden Tigers came back, and that consistency that they displayed today against Edward Waters University has been pretty prominent in this contest, and the Golden Tigers have put a win 1 in the books.
Put one win in the books. That is correct. And his rain brought a different type of team we have here. And I thought this would be a game where they would elevate each game they get a little bit better. And this game I did see a lot of execution. It was a long game, but it was exciting because I love to see good football. And we had some good football out there where guys was moving, running routes and making good plays. And Frank, you gotta love it when you see some good football out there. You had some hitting out there on both sides of the play. You had some second effort, third efforts on guys. Heads up play, keeping inbounds when they need to keep the ball inbounds. A couple of guys making sure they got far enough to get the first down. Pinpointed that he threaded the needle on that one. I love it when they thread the needle. Quarterback did some great runs out there, some good heads up play where you can see the guys thinking. I like that. Now the defense has good situations. Coach Powell put on some good situations, and they made the play and they executed the play. They had I like my linebackers are back in there, and the core is working together. And I think we're gonna have a good game. It's gonna be a real good game going against Alabama A&M. It's also gonna be a lot of coaching points and execution from the coaching, and then some leadership on the field. Frank, I saw with number 52, a young offensive lineman. I seen 62, Nate, and Jalen West, 53. Those upperclassmen, they settle him down so he won't make frivolous mistakes out there on the offensive line. You know what? I like that. You know, we got some good running. We got 2 different types of running backs. And then we got Goodlow, which is a 3rd type of running back. So I really like the menagerie or the archives he got to go with. The players he got to play with, and he's using his talent in all different facets. Running left, running right, throwing left, throwing right, and throwing it downtown. I love it when they see him throw downtown. Hodges did some couple of great catches, and we're looking forward to seeing it again, Frank.
Well, you know, it's a 23-6 ball game, Ken. Next week, Golden Tigers are going to have to come with it. Cornell Minor and the Alabama A&M Bulldogs are going to be a very, very strong team that the Golden Tigers will face. Can't afford to make those mental mistakes. We saw them minimized today against Edward Waters. We saw some improvements, some bright spots, some improvements in the offensive game. And you know, next week we have to go to Mobile with the game plan.
With the game plan, yes, I forgot. You know, we got to forget, Frank, what we did. We had the 3rd component of the team is the special teams. Okay, we had a punter that the ball was slippery. He lost it for a little bit, and he kept his composure and was able to get it off. He didn't get it off a great punt, but he kept Edward Waters out of good field position. They had to work hard to get down the field, so that was a good thing. Or seeing our special teams not make frivolous mistakes that have put our offense or our defense in a bad situation, and that's a take. It's gonna take all 3 components to make plays and stay consistent. And I would like our penalty count was low. Edward Waters had a lot of penalties against them, and so now we're playing some heads up ball. Looking forward to seeing that some more.
Final score from Cleveland L. Abbott Memorial Stadium on the campus of Tuskegee University. For my good friend Ken Woodard, I'm Frank Lee. Our microphones will travel down south for the Gulf Coast Classic next week as the Golden Tigers take on the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. Final score from Tuskegee, Alabama. Tuskegee University Golden Tigers 23, Edward Waters Tigers 6. For Ken Woodard, I'm Frank Lee. Have a good afternoon.
Football, baby.